Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a full face of my favorite drugstore makeup dupes. So on one side of my face, I'm going to be using all high-end, expensive products that I do really love and that I do really enjoy. But then on the other side, I'm going to be doing affordable drugstore dupes. So basically products that are exactly the same, but that are going to cost you a whole lot less, which we love, right? You guys have been asking to see way more dupes content, so you ask, you shall receive. Okay, first up on the expensive side, I have this Cover FX primer. This is their blurring primer. This is also a mattifying primer, and it is a really, really nice formula. I find that it definitely goes a long way, to reduce pores, minimize texture, and also help extend the wear of makeup. This is one of those formulas that does blur instantly too. Like, you don't have to wait for it to activate or anything. I mean, look, can you already see how much smoother that cheek is? Like, she's effective. She is. And then the matching dupe that I've got for that one is this one from NYX. So this is the NYX Shine Killer. It's essentially exactly the same product, but in a different tube. The only thing that's different about this formula is it's actually a clear formula. The Cover FX one does have a slight, it's colored when it comes out, but it's not colored at all on the skin. So it actually doesn't really make a difference at all. But this one here, and you'll watch as I work this into the skin, it like instantly minimizes pores and erases them. They are both really nice formulas, and honestly, if I was you, I'd be going for the next one. I really would. Okay, for foundation, I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Foundation. I really, really like this one. This is like a medium buildable coverage. It's got like a glowy sort of hydrating finish. Very, very lightweight on the skin. Just feels really beautiful, looks really beautiful. It's quite natural, and it's kind of the best of both worlds. Like, it's quite natural on the skin, very lightweight feeling on the skin, but at the same time, look at the coverage and it just blurs everything out. It's honestly incredible. I absolutely love Fenty foundations. Like, they do such a good job with their formulas. And looking at this, you're probably like, well, if it's a medium coverage foundation, is it cakey? Do you need to apply it in like a thick layer to get that much coverage? You really don't. Like, it's so perfecting on the skin. She's high-end. She is expensive. You will need to fork out some money for it. Okay, so here is this one all blended out. It looks pretty nice on the skin, right? But you guys, I've got a dupe here and it's so good. So this one is from She Glam. I've been testing this foundation out probably over the last, I want to say maybe like 2 weeks now. It's the Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation. This one does come in 30 shades, and this is literally an exact dupe for the Fenty one, but it's less than $10. So this one's a really blendable, weightless formula. It's very breathable on the skin, except it's still very perfecting on the skin as well. Also fragrance-free, alcohol-free. Just a really, really awesome formula. And it just gives the skin this really pretty, like, second skin look and kind of second skin feel. You guys know I've been working with She Glam for a really, really long time now. I love their products. They're just really awesome formulas if you don't want to spend a lot, but you still want products that are going to work really well for you. I did do a full foundation, like, wear test review demo on their Complexion Pro foundation, which is kind of like the matte version of this. I can link that one below for you if you guys are interested in seeing that. And this one's got really good coverage, but you can actually build the coverage if you want as well. It's a really flexible formula, and honestly, it is exactly the same as if you swapped the packaging over, I would never know the difference. Like, they just perform so well. I don't know about you, but I cannot tell the difference between both sides of my face. Like, can you see the difference? Literally. Look at my skin. Look at it. No pores. It literally looks perfect. And I feel like it looks the same on both sides. Like, can you, tell me in the comments, can you see the difference? And we've already saved so much money on this side than we have on this side. Dupes are the best. All right, moving on to concealer now. The Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Concealer. I love this formula. You guys know I love this formula. I've been talking about this formula for literally years now. It's just so creamy. It's got amazing coverage. It doesn't crease during the day. Stays looking perfect. Lasts really well. I love everything about this. But Pat McGrath, she is expensive. You're gonna need to sell your house. You're gonna need to sell your children. You're gonna need to sell your soul. You're gonna need to sell everything for this one. Look at how easy it blends out. Come on. So nice. And I have actually found a couple of dupes for this one over the time, but I've got a new dupe for this, and this is actually a product that I've been really, really enjoying lately. It is the Maybelline Super Stay Active Wear Concealer. This is a 30-hour long wear concealer, but it's not drying. It's not like cakey or anything. You know how a lot of like really long wearing concealers, they can be like quite like, you know, like drying on the skin and like they emphasize texture and stuff. This one does not. It's really creamy, and it is in fact just as creamy as the Pat McGrath one. Like it's kind of mind-boggling. Honestly, Maybelline products, they literally get me every time. Like you're hard pressed for me to use a Maybelline product that I don't become obsessed with. Like I just feel like their formulas are so good. So blending that one in, honestly, the foundation on this side, I actually think that the She Glam one looks better than the Fenty. I actually think that my pores are more minimized, and I've got less texture. Oh, and it's so lightweight. Oh, less than $10. How? Tell me how. This concealer also gives the same amount of coverage as the Pat McGrath one as well, which is awesome. Oh, yes. We're snatched, guys. We're looking snatched. Okay, moving on to the cheeks, and I've been really enjoying cream contouring and cream blush. Oh, can't even talk. Cream blush lately. So on the high-end expensive side, we of course have the Charlotte Tilbury, the Hollywood Contour Wand. I mean, it's still sold out. Like, this product has literally broken the internet and has broken everyone. It really is so good. It blends so well. It's just gorgeous. It's a liquid contouring product, and you basically just put it on the skin and blend away. And it actually does blend really easily as well, which is awesome. And then blending that out with the sponge. I mean, the thing is, I've got a dupe here that I'm going to be showing you that I actually prefer to this one. It is literally you guys have heard me talk about it heaps before. It's one of the She Glam ones. It's literally $5, and I honestly think that it looks nicer on the skin. But like in the same way, I do understand the obsession with this. I think the hype for it and the fact that it's always sold out has kind of created like this obsessive need for it. So everybody wants it, even though like there are products out there that perform just as well, kind of a thing. It's like this obsession. Everyone's hungry for it. And then on the affordable side, I have the She Glam. This is called their Sun Sculpt Liquid Contour. You guys have seen me talk about this in so many videos here on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. I feel like I'm the poster child for this at the minute. I'm using it all the time. It's a liquid contour, and it is honestly freaking amazing. It blends so easily. I love the applicator. It comes in so many different colors, and it's only $5. I mean, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Absolutely obsessed with this. I mean, oh, look at how easy that blended. You can't deny what's going on here. You can't. It looks nicer than the Charlotte Tilbury one as well. Like, truthfully, really, really nice product. Really, really recommend it. I've just been obsessed with cream contouring and blush lately. Like, I can't get enough. She can't get enough. For blush, I've got the Rare Beauty. Again, another product that I really love. This is so rich and pigmented. And I remember even like the first time I used this, I was like, damn, like the hair, like that is too much. It seems like there's too much going on. But if you use a sponge, like honestly, you don't need to be concerned about this one. It blends into nothing. Really beautiful, really natural, really glowy, and it's not like sticky or heavy on the skin. You know how a lot of cream blushes are very emollient, very like, ugh, like you feel like you're almost like sweaty for the rest of the day? Not with this one. It's almost got like a bit of like a powderiness to it. Powdery finish. It is just beautiful. Look at it. Perfect, flawless, amazing, gorgeous. But again, and it's She Glam again, I'm sorry, their liquid blush. Their liquid blush is just as good as their liquid contour. I first discovered the liquid blush, I don't know, a few months ago, because it was viral on TikTok. Everybody was using it, and I was like, what is this about? What is going on here? But then I actually ordered the liquid contours. It took me a while to do that because I was like, do you actually need them, Nikkia? You've got so much stuff. Yeah, well, evidently I did, and I wish that I had ordered them earlier. So blending this one in, just as pigmented, just as lightweight on the skin, doesn't emphasize texture, just like seriously amazing. Okay, so here is both sides done. I mean, we have saved a significant amount of money on this side of my face, and I personally cannot see the difference. Like, I literally feel like both sides look exactly the same. So there you go. Now for setting powder, I don't actually have a dupe. How to explain myself. I literally only use one setting powder. I have actually been really enjoying the Dior one lately, but obviously Velvet finishing. Like at this point, I don't know what else to say. I do know that some people get annoyed at me about this and they're like, oh, Nikkia, you never recommend other powders, but it just works so well for my skin. So I'm going to be setting my face with this and then I'll be back and we'll move on. Okay, for eyeliner, we've got the KVD tattoo liner on one side. You guys know this is, I mean, she's a ride or die for. I feel like I've been using this eyeliner literally since I started YouTube. It is so smudge proof and amazing for oily skin. And then we've got a Maybelline dupe for the other side. I'm thinking about just doing, I mean, I popped a little bit of bronzer on my eyes because we're not going to be doing an eyeshadow today. Oh, there's like a piece of hair on my nose. Didn't you hate that? Just like a little mini cutie wing situation. I don't want to, we're not going full glam, basically. So I'm just going to pop this one on this side. Super precise tip, super easy to work with, super pigmented, just overall completely amazing. Like, I love this eyeliner. Packaging doesn't normally look like this. It's normally black. I think this is like a limited edition one. But yeah, I do love it. And then on the dupe side, we've got the Maybelline Hyper Easy. In some countries, I feel like these are called different things. Sometimes it's the Master Precise, sometimes it's the Hyper Easy. Basically, it is a little brush tip though, exactly the same as the KVD, and it is incredibly pigmented, incredibly smudge proof, and super easy to use. I mean, obviously I am quite loyal to the KVD tattoo liner, but if you didn't want to spend the money, like, honestly, you will not be disappointed in this one. Like, it's just Maybelline, seriously. Like I said earlier on in the video, they get their products right. They do it well. It's actually kind of phenomenal. So we're going to do a little wing, obviously on this side to match the other side as well. And then we'll move on to mascara. Do you ever just stare at your wings for ages and feel like they're not even though they probably are? I feel like I'm having one of those moments right now. I'm like, is it actually like... You know what, Nikkia? Just move on. Just let it go. It's fine. Okay, for mascara, on the expensive side, I have the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the push-up or the Pillow Talk push-up lashes. I feel like everyone's been talking about this mascara lately. This is basically a lengthening and a volumizing formula. It has a little rubber bristle brush, and it is a lovely mascara. It does give lots and lots of length, lots and lots of volume. And it's a nice smudge-proof formula as well. I mean, I do enjoy her, and I do enjoy the packaging. The packaging of this is really pretty. But if you're not that hung up on packaging and you want a mascara that's going to absolutely slay, it's like a casual slay, then I've got a Maybelline dupe for you. And the dupe is my absolutely beloved Maybelline Sky High Mascara. This is the Cosmic Black formula. I do also have the original, and honestly, I mean, they're both good, but if I had to choose, go the Cosmic Black 9 times out of 10. I just feel like it's more dramatic and it's a little bit more volumizing. This one's very, very lengthening. This one's lengthening and volumizing, if that kind of makes sense. So I honestly I actually prefer this to the Charlotte Tilbury one. I think it does a better job. I think that it makes your lashes look longer and thicker. Even though that is a good mascara, this one, I have an unhealthy obsession with this at this point. So I'm going to apply a couple of coats of this. Now, it is going to be tricky for you guys to actually see my lashes because we've done a winged eyeliner, so I didn't really think that through, did I? But believe me when I say the Sky High is awesome. I feel like anyone that's actually used the Sky High knows how good it is. Okay, eyes are all done. I did end up putting on some little outer corner lashes. I couldn't help myself. Basically, she can't help herself. So, lipstick, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is another product that I just feel like has broken the internet. Everyone's either got it, or everybody wants it, or everybody's waiting for a restock, because this again is always out of stock. It's just so viral, so popular, but it really is the most beautiful, flattering color. If you are looking for the perfect lipstick shade for your wedding day, she's it. Like, she's honestly it. It's just like, oh, it's heaven. It's a beautiful pinky nude. It's so creamy. The packaging is absolutely stunning. It's just she's everything, okay? Oh, it's just so pretty. But you guys, we've got a dupe. And it's affordable, and it's a drugstore dupe, and I'm really excited. So this is the Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick in the shade Untold Stories. This, my friends, is exactly the same lipstick. Like, no kidding. Probably the best dupe that I've come across so far for Pillow Talk. I've seen some other dupes, but they're sort of always like the slightest tiny little bit off. This one's amazing. Let's put this on this side. And it's a really amazing creamy formula as well. Super beautiful, super long lasting. I mean, have a look at that. You literally cannot tell the difference between both sides. Like, even up close, like even with a mirror, I can't see the difference at all. Literally the best dupe ever, you guys, and will save you a ton of money. And you know, you probably can't buy it at the minute anyway. She's probably sold out again. Well, here is the finished look, you guys. A full face of my current favorite drugstore some of my favorite drugstore makeup dupes. There's obviously a whole lot more where these came from. So if you did enjoy today's video, please be sure to let me know down in the comments. Let me know if there are some dupes that you are aware of that you want me to test. But really, can you tell the difference between both sides of my face? So high-end, expensive side. You know, she's going to set you back a pretty penny, and then affordable drugstore side, saving a whole lot of money. Like, honestly, I am looking at my skin in the mirror. I am looking at my eyes. I am looking at my lips. I'm looking at my cheeks. I think I actually prefer the affordable side. The affordable side. I want you guys to let me know in the comments though. Like, truly, can you tell the difference? Low-key obsessed. But I love you guys heaps. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I will catch you all in my next one.